Moving on, the federal government has plans on the way to constitute a panel that will investigate 9 contracts signed by previous administrations which were in breach of due process and procedure, and has the capacity to reap off $10 billion from Nigeria. The Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, made this known while appearing before the Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters to defend his ministry's 2022 budget estimate. Our correspondent Anita Patrick has the details in this report.
In 2017, a United Kingdom-based oil firm, P&ID Limited, won a $9.6 billion judgment against Nigeria in a British court after the company claimed it entered a contract to build a gas processing plant in Cross River. But the deal later fell through due to the federal government's inability to hold its end of the bargain. Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, while defending his ministry's budget, explained that Nigeria had to pay such price because the contract were in breach of due process, adding that a task force has been set up to avoid a reoccurrence.
The Federal Executive Council, directed the Attorney General of the Federation to present a memo for the establishment of federal task force to review and validate contracts, judgments, and arbitral awards and implement the federal verification system to prevent abuses similar to the case of fee and ID. It is a task force that is exclusively intended to review the existing problematic contracts that have the capacity to undermine the economy. The major problem associated with fee and ID, that contract was never ever allowed to pass through the office of the Attorney General for vetting.
Explaining other issues affecting his ministry, Malami raised concerns that Nigeria's judiciary is not performing to its full potential due to inadequate funding, which could endanger effective administration of justice in the country.
We all know that legal services, especially litigations, are not cheap. Furthermore, the justice sector reforms we are currently undertaking are costly to execute. We therefore need your kind support with adequate funding to successfully prosecute them.
On his part, the committee chairman, Opeyemi Bamidele, lamented soaring judgment debts, which has become a national embarrassment, demanding urgent action about the development from the Ministry of Justice.
Allocation for 2021 was 7,720,778,359 naira only, while for 2022 estimates it's 11,316,387,398 naira only, which signals an increase of 3,595,609,039 naira.
Meanwhile, a London commercial court in 2020 ordered the release of $200 million guarantee put in place as security to the Nigerian government in the execution of the controversial P&ID arbitral claim. Anita Patrick, TV360, Abuja.